What's going on, football fans? It's NFL Week 17. Packers, Vikings, the game of the week. Big game in the NFC North. Sam Darnold, Jordan Love. We are live, and hopefully we love this football game. Hopefully it's a good one, not like pretty much the rest of the slate today, which was pretty awful. So let's have a good time, man. Let me know how you're feeling, how you're doing in the chat. And let's enjoy some football. Gronk, spike the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. First possession for the Vikings begins at their own 38-yard line. Sam Darnold will hand it off up the middle to Aaron Jones. The former Packer will pick up about 6 on his first carry. Sounds like Tom Brady is on the call for this one. Jacobs fumbled on the previous possession, which was the Packers' first of the game. 2nd and 3 for the Vikings. At their own 45-yard line, Sam Darnold under center. Play action. Pressure on Darnold. He's going to get it out to the flat. It's open. It's Hawkins. Nope, it's not Hawkinson. It's one of their tight ends, and it's a first down. I assumed it was Hawkinson, but I didn't see the flow. Nonetheless, it is a first down for the Vikings. Block and release route out of the backfield. What's up, Bodo? What's up, Caesar, Dookie, Katana, Big Al, Singh, and the rest of you in the chat? Handoff up the middle to Aaron Jones, a gain of 1 or 2 on the play. There's only 2 games on right now, which I find very odd scheduling by the NFL. But it is what it is. Dolphins and Browns is the other game. Browns still have an opportunity at the playoffs thanks to Drew Lock and the New York Giants, who just beat the Indianapolis Colts. That not only gives the Patriots the first overall pick in their hands, but also potentially the Dolphins or Bengals a chance at the playoffs. Sam Darnold floats the ball out of bounds on 2nd and 9. Incomplete. He throws it away. It's 3rd and 9 with 10-11 remaining in the first. 0-0 game. Dorian Thompson-Robinson nearly throws a laser from the right sideline to the left, but it was off the hands of Jerry Jeudy. Guys, don't forget to share this link with your boys, your friends, your girlfriends, whatever it may be, family, foes, enemies. Third and 9, Sam Darnold dancing in the pocket. Sam Darnold escapes a sack. Sam Darnold floats to the left and completes a pass to his fullback for just a gain of 1. Really good defense on 3rd down. Will force a 4th and 8. McKinney on the tackle, former New York Giant, as we bring them up. Pretty good coverage across the board. I assume the Vikings will punt, and that's their decision. Do I want the Jets to win next week? Sure, why not? Jerry Jeudy brings the football to Miami's 25-yard line. They're down 3-0. Hopefully the Dolphins can lose. Ball goes out of bounds. And the Packers will take their second possession from their own 15-yard line. Welcome, everybody, to the chat. What's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? What's up, Brandon? He asks, who is more likely to screw up their pick, Patriots versus the Bills backups, or Titans versus Texans backups, or Browns versus the Ravens backups, or the Giants? Well, that's a lot of options there, pal. Giants versus the Eagles backups. I think the Eagles backups will probably beat the Giants, to be honest. Browns versus the Ravens backups. Browns versus the Ravens backups. I mean, did the Browns even care about their pick? I mean, does that really matter? Texans versus the Titans. The Titans will probably win, I would assume. Pats versus the Bills. I think the Pats have the most in jeopardy. I mean, they nearly beat the Bills the first time they played. That was in Buffalo. If they go in to win the game against Buffalo with Mitch Trubisky at quarterback, they should win in theory. But based on how they played this week, New England, I don't know. It depends on what effort they put forth. Really. I don't know. Will Drake May play? Will Jacoby Brissett play? Will they rest players on purpose? Will they just call really shitty plays? I don't know. That being said, though, the Bills, with all their backups in, could still beat the Pats. I mean, it will probably be a close game either way. Yeah, I think the Titans probably would beat the Texans. I mean, they beat them the first time, and that was with the Texans starters. So we'll see. Singh says, I do not want Chiefs or Bengals in the Super Bowl. Okay. Yeah, we know you hate the Bengals. You're the only person in the NFL fandom that hates the Bengals. Everybody else wants them in the playoffs except for Singh. Because Singh does not like fun. Singh only likes horrific, downright disgusting football. He would rather watch the Denver Broncos. All right. At their own 15-yard line, Jordan Love in the gun, bunch to the left. Second possession for the Packers. Reed in motion back towards the left. Play action. Scott time. Love's going to go down the field, and it's incomplete. Intended for bubblehead Romeo Doubs. 2nd and 10. No Christian Watson today for the Packers. He was injured last week. That is a big loss, especially for their vertical passing game and their speed. Could come in handy in the dome. I expect a heavy Reed presence in this game. I know Wicks caught a couple passes on the last series. 2nd and 10 at their own 15-yard line. Love is going to pass again. Off his back foot, he's going to float it down the field, and it's just out of reach for Wicks, and Wicks is now down on the field. Okay, he's going to pop back up. It looked like he was hurt for a second. 3rd and 10. I thought overall Love had enough time. I think he actually floated into the pressure there. That was nearly complete. Very close to a deep reception there. But it will be 3rd and 10 already. 9:12 remaining in the first. Packers with a pass-heavy approach here on this second series, which is rare to see from them. 3 receivers. Tucker Kraft is the tight end to the right of the formation. Vikings get pressure, and that is nearly intercepted. I'm pretty sure it hit the ground. Harrison Smith acts like he intercepted it. 9:07 remaining in the first. And a 3-and-out for Green Bay. So the Packers will punt. 3-0 Miami right now. Cleveland has the ball to start the second quarter. Jerome says, you think he will get it, Big Al? Who are you talking about? Saquon? Caesar says, the Buffalo Wild Wings are the favorites. Against New England? I hope they're favored. Packers punted away. And Powell, fair catch at the 35-yard line. Caesar, what did you make of that incredible performance by the Dallas Cowboys today? What did you make of that? I'm sure Saquon will play. You guys don't think Saquon will play next week? Gronk spike the like button, guys, if you haven't already. We're just getting started here in Minnesota. Sup, Curtis? Todd says, hi, guys. Sorry to be the bringer of bad news, but Jimmy Carter has passed away. Rest in peace. I saw some videos with him and pictures with him over the past few months. Looked like the man was in a rough spot, so maybe he's moved on to a better place, let's say. So, but yeah, president, even as a Canadian, gotta respect it. Rest in peace. Singh says Washington needs to win today. Yup, so does Atlanta, though. Atlanta has to win, too. What do you think of that, Singh? So, I'm going to have to make an entire video about the Patriots currently holding the first overall pick. I think it's essential. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. I think I have to make an entire video about how the Patriots have the first overall pick and how they can't possibly mess this up. They can't do it, Caesar. They simply cannot. Rest in peace, Greg Gumbel. Yes, broadcasting legend. I didn't even realize he was that old. I never saw him on TV, and I was like, and maybe I guess I'm thinking of him in the past tense, but I don't remember ever watching him and being like, wow, he's super old. Like, I never thought he was that old. He looked way younger than I guess he was. And I think he was like 85 or something, which blew me away when I saw that. Play action, Sam Darnold out to the right, throws it back across his body, and he hits Naylor for a gain of a yard or two. 2nd down and 8. Becca's in the chat. What's up, Becca? How you doing, Holiday? What's up? 2nd and 8 for the Vikings at their own 37. Thanks, Becca. Appreciate it. 2nd and 8. Under pressure, he's going to find Aaron Jones. That is Darnold. 3rd and 2 coming up. Aaron Jones heavily involved so far. The Browns trying to knock off the Dolphins and send them packing out of the playoffs. It is 3-3. 3rd and 2. Darnold in the gun. Packers showing blitz. Motion from Jefferson to the right. Darnold looking right. Darnold has no one open to the right. He's got lots of time, though. He's going to float across the middle, and he's got a first down at the 46-yard line to T.J. Hockenson. 7:30 remaining in the first quarter. Darnold with a big 3rd down. Very confident, very composed in the pocket, and no pressure on Sammy. I have never seen a human look more like their logo of their team than TJ Hockenson looks like a Minnesota Viking. I have never seen it. At the 46-yard line of the Packers, Darnold under center. He's got a fullback in the game. He's going to toss it to Aaron Jones. Up the middle, it's a nice run of 6. 2nd down. Tyreek Hill just had a nice catch down the field into Cleveland territory. Who do I want the Patriots to choose as a head coach and first overall pick in the upcoming draft? I think the Patriots should attempt to get Ben Johnson if they do fire Gerard Mayo, which it feels like they're not going to. So that's going to be the first step. Fire Gerard Mayo. Secondly, Ben Johnson would be first pick, especially if you have the first pick. I think you have enough ammunition to get him. You've got Drake May, and you've got the first pick. especially considering that Ben Johnson was a quarterback at North Carolina. Sam Darnold bomb down the field. Addison juggled it, and I'm not sure he came up with it with 2 feet in bounds. It's incomplete. That's at least the call for now. 3rd and 3. Good coverage, forcing the incompletion there. Addison had it, and he just couldn't quite corral it until he was out of bounds. And it fell incomplete. So it'll be 3rd and 3. Nice try, though, by Darnold and Addison there. Good job by the corner. Keyshawn Nixon, the return specialist. In terms of who I would pick, I would rather, if we have the first pick, I would trade the pick, personally. 3rd and 3. Darnold looks left, looks back right. Now he's under pressure finally. He rolls to the right, and he's going to throw it away. So we are over halfway through the first quarter, and neither of these offenses has a point in the game. That being said, I think the Vikings will attempt a long field goal here. Maybe they'll go for it. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there. Oh, no. They've got the kicker out. Okay. No, I would trade the pick 1,000%. You have a quarterback, trade the pick. 4th and 3. 6:07 left in the first. 57-yard attempt. Richard is good from 57. Oh, no, no good. It looked good to me. It was right down the middle. I guess it was short. I need to see another angle of that. That looked good. Wow, that's crazy. Todd says, guys, have a great new year. Best wishes from the UK. I gotta go. Bye. All right, thanks for joining us real quick, Todd. Appreciate you joining, man. I guess it was just short, but that looked good to me. Wow. What's up, my opinion? How you doing? Claire, what's going on? I would do that if I was Brady. I just don't see Vrabel going to the Jets. I don't think it's a stable enough situation for him to go there. Unless he gets like no other options. Katana says, Mitch, whether the Titans stay at 2 or get the number 1 pick, do you think they will draft one of the quarterbacks? There's a possibility. I think if they're as high as 2, I think it would be likely that they would pick a quarterback. If they're somewhere a little bit lower than that, I think that they could pick like a tackle, potentially. But we'll see. Raiders blew it again, says my opinion. Why did they blow it? They just keep winning, man. They keep winning. They're too good. Antonio Pierce is trying to keep his job. I guess not everybody in the AFC West can be good. We can't have every team being good, so the Raiders got to stay bad. Aiden O'Connell played good today, though. Hey, maybe he deserves a shot next year. And if it doesn't work out, maybe you'll get the first pick. Arch Manning. The Giants did win, Claire. They did. First and 10 Packers at their own 47-yard line. Jordan Love in the gun. Pistol formation, 1 receiver to the left, 2 tight ends to the right. Love is going to hand it off up the middle. Jacobs is going to break a tackle, and he's going to get to the 47. Isn't that exactly what they did last year, Rob? Hey, what's up, John? How you doing, man? I can't even be mad that the Colts lost because I kind of wanted them to lose. It helps the Patriots draft pick, and it helps the Bengals get in the playoffs, so I can't even really be mad that they lost. Why did the Giants win? I don't know. Dayball has nothing to lose. Drew Lock competing for future considerations. NFL teams don't try to lose on purpose. 3rd and 3. Josh Jacobs, gain of 6 on 3rd down, up the middle. 1st down, Packers. Because of the missed field goal, they had great field position. They're already in Minnesota territory now. Game is still 0-0. I bet on the Colts early in the week, and I couldn't get out of it. They were a part of one of my teasers, so blew that teaser, but it's all right. We've got alternatives, so we're all good. I was prepared for it. I had a feeling once Richardson was ruled out that the Giants were going to make that pretty interesting, but I still thought they would win. Tucker Kraft on a screen. Yards after catch down to the 21-yard line of Minnesota. 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first. There is a flag on the play. Yeah, who knows, Bodo? I mean, Cam Ward could be pretty good. Ten-yard penalty on Minnesota will be added to the end of the play, so the Packers are rocking in the red zone now. First and 10. What's up, Justin? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining the chat. Appreciate everybody being here in the chat. First and 10 at the 10. Quick throw out wide to the left, and that goes for nothing for Melton. 2nd and goal at the 10. Should the Jets trade for a top 10 quarterback if they move on from Rodgers? Like, who are the options that they're trading for is my question. I do think they should move on from Rodgers, though. There's too much chaos there. Maybe they should sign a different veteran quarterback. That kind of feels like where their roster is at. Maybe they should do that. 2nd and 9, handoff gets just a yard for Jacobs, so it's 3rd down. 3 minutes left in the first. Who has the tiebreaker, Bucks or Falcons? Claire, the Falcons do because the Falcons swept the Bucks. But I think it basically comes down to if the Falcons can win tonight. If the Falcons don't win tonight, I think they're out. If I'm not mistaken. 3rd and 7. Bunch to the right. Love. Underneath. Kraft is bulldozed. Or no, that's not Kraft. That's Musgrave. Bulldozed into the turf at the 4-yard line. 2:20 remaining in the first quarter. 4th down and goal. What will the Packers do? I think they're going to send the field goal unit out and take the lead 3-0. I think that's the wise decision on 4th and 4. Vikings are very, very good in the red zone defensively. They give up yards, but they don't give up a lot of points. 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Packers attempting to take the lead here. Yeah, Justin, what happened to Carolina today? That was embarrassing. Field goal is good. Take the points, Bodo. Coop says the Pats got the number 1 pick. Yes, sir, they do, Coop. Let's go. Trade that, baby. Trade it. I want At least 2 firsts in return. Oh, J.C. Horn was out, so that means you lost 48 to whatever it was. You lost by 30 points because J.C. Horn was out. Coop says, let's go. Let's go, Coop. How you doing today, Coop?
It's gonna be me.
Vinatieri. Next question. Tyreek Hill, first down on first down to the 43-yard line. Miami-Cleveland is still 3-3. Commercial in Minnesota. 3-0 Packer lead. 4th and 4 in the red zone. At the 7-yard line, I think field goal is the wise decision. Absolutely. It's very hard to convert 4th and 4 from the 7-yard line. Huntley flips it backwards, and that is going to be a massive loss. Malik Washington just lost a ton of yards. 10 minutes left in the first half. I am going to buy a Drew Lock jersey and wear it to the NFL draft party. How about that? How about that? If the Patriots finish with the first pick in the draft, I am buying a Drew Lock jersey and wearing it to the NFL draft. Robert says, what's up, everyone? Gronk spiked the like button. What's up, Robbie? How you doing, man? Justin says, is he really? I didn't even watch much of the game after they started pulling away. Who are you talking about? How about that? The Dark Nate says it's been a bunch of blowouts so far this week, like the Patriots. My goodness. Don't get me started. I already ranted for 20 minutes about that in my Saturday recap. Oh, Hubbard. Whoa! Packers with a big hit on special teams. That might have hurt the guy that made the hit. 1:43 remaining in the first. I heard that pop. Timmy. What's up, Tim? He says Minnesota are playing tight, so Green Bay getting points even if just a field goal is a good move. Absolutely. Tyson says Vikings long developing plays are not it. Vikings do love their deep shots. Feels like they've had a lot of time to throw on many plays. But Packers are doing a good job covering them down the field, even without Jair. Gronk is pretty relevant, Bodo. He's an NFL legend. He's on Fox. He's probably one of the bigger NFL celebrities that's retired right now. I don't know, man. I think you're behind. I think you're missing out. Plus, I'm a Patriots fan, so it just goes with the theme. Keep it going, man. Aaron Jones tossed to the left. Gain of 6. 2nd down and 4. 1:20 left in the first quarter. Everyone knows who Gronk is. 2nd and 5. Darnold hands it to the right. Aaron Jones up the middle. Gains about 10 and a first down. 50 seconds left in the first. Justin says we're having our Christmas dinner today. Nice. Big Al says he watches 5 hours of pregame every Sunday. Holy shit, you're a machine, Big Al. How do you even do it? 30 seconds left in the first. Darnold under center. Addison in motion to the right. At their own 37, Darnold hands it off to Aaron Jones. Jones picks up a yard or two. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. 3-0 Packers, it remains. At their own 38. 2nd and 9. It's the end of the first quarter. Second quarter coming up. I don't really watch pregame shows either, to be honest. But a lot of that is because I'm on the West Coast. I feel like I would watch them more if I was on the East Coast. Tyson says we need to play Akers early and split time with Jones. Jones is playing really well so far. He does get maybe a little bit too much of the work, though. I would agree with that to a point. I feel like he's always most effective when he has a mate to spare him. How you doing, Tyson? Thanks, guys, for tuning in to the first quarter of Packers Vikings. Hopefully we can get some more people in here. Keep it rolling. It's been a pretty, dull day of football, I would say. I'm kind of, thinking about this recap later today, and I'm like, what even are the headlines? There's, a million blowouts. I guess I could talk about fantasy and betting, and there was not a lot of playoff implications earlier. Some of the game, Saints, Raiders, didn't matter. Dolphins, Browns right now is, I guess, kind of interesting. Especially if the Dolphins lose. Bengals are still alive, Claire. Let's go. Singh says Ravens better make the Super Bowl. They have a chance. They definitely have a chance, Singh. You got a real opportunity this year, man. Is that Deontay Foreman? It is. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings at their own 38-yard line. Darnold. Flag. False start on the Vikings. Replay 2nd down. Second and 14. Sam Darnold throws to the left. Naylor past the 40 to the 43-yard line. 3rd down and about 5. 14:45 in the first half. Third and 4. Bunch to the left. Jefferson now motions to the right. He's in the slot. Packers have 3 standing up to the right and 3 gonna stunt inside. Addison gets the first down in a gain of 8 to 10. Now in Packer territory. 3rd and 4, quick decisive decision from Darnold. That was very, very, very nice by the Vikings right there. That was the perfect motion for that defensive look. They had more zone players to the left, covering 2 players, than they did on the right, covering 3. Because of that motion. What's up, Phil? How you doing, man? At the 44-yard line of the Packers, under center is Darnold. He's going to flip it. Aaron Jones is met in the backfield. It's a loss of 3. He had nowhere to go. Great defense from Edgerrin Cooper, the rookie. Second and long, 13:20 left in the second quarter. Rams or Seahawks have no chance to win a playoff game this year, says Singh. Well, technically, if they make it, they do have a chance. But I would probably pick the other team. Second and 12. Sam Darnold looking left. He's going to throw left. He's got Addison. Addison knocked out of bounds. Where did they place him? They placed him at the first down marker. I think they're going to give him the first down. They are. 12:45 remaining in the second. The Vikings are on the move. Phil says, Mitch, can the Pats get 2 top 5 picks by trading the number 1 pick? 2 top 5. Who are they going to get the 2 top 5 picks from? Do you mean like this year and next year? Because that's the only way, Phil. And we don't know, like, who would have that pick. Like the Raiders. You have to kind of guess who's going to have a top 5 pick, right? The Raiders, the Giants. You've got to guess. Tennessee. A team that needs a quarterback, obviously. At the 31-yard line, it's 2nd and 8. Darnold looking down the field. Now to the end zone. Wide open is Naylor. Floating it over 2 Green Bay Packer helmets. Jalen Naylor nailed the Packers. Touchdown. Naylor in the slot, post across the middle, and literally nobody was covering him. Nobody. Not a single person. Not a human in sight. And Richard is good. 7-3. Jerry Jeudy's having himself a pretty good game. 11:52 left in the first half. Claire says Naylor nailed it. Claire knows.
It's gonna be me.
If he does, he does.
What? What do you think about when the 15 bucks when you're coming out?
I feel like this is going to be a really good game in the second half. That's my feeling. I feel like there's going to be a lot of points scored in this game. I know that there weren't in the first quarter, but kind of feels that way to me. It'll go either way. It could go either way. Something happened in this Dolphins game. Did Thompson Robinson throw a pick? Robert says, I think whoever has the ball last will win. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. All right, we'll see what the Packers can do on this next series. They're down 7-3 now. They've been moving the football pretty effectively. They've got to find a way to score in the red zone and not turn it over. I'm surprised Reed doesn't have any yards yet or catches at all. All right. First and 10, Jordan Love throws across the middle. There's Reed. Gain of 6. 11:40 left in the first half. Jimmy says, hi, Mitch. How you doing, bro? Gronk spiked the like button, everybody. Let's give Mitch 100 likes on his channel. And I gave you a like on your channel, bro. Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate that, man. Stick around and talk, bro. Let us know how you're doing, Jimmy. Love to hear from you. Thanks, man. At their own 36-yard line. 2nd and 4. Jordan Love under center. He's going to toss it to the right. Josh Jacobs powers for close to 4. Mr. Fulton says, hello, Mitch. I'm going to be singing and playing ukulele with the Song of September by Earth, Wind, and Fire on America's Got Talent on February 21st, 2025 on NBC. Name for the show, Talented Fulton on NBC. Name for the show, Talented Fulton. Okay. Sounds good, man. Hopefully I can catch it. Good luck. Hopefully you do well, man. I know you've been talking about that America's Got Talent for a while, so I wish you the best of luck, brother. Jimmy says, I'm doing good. Go Packers. How has Jefferson not caught a single pass? I don't know, man. Handoff, Jacobs. Nice run up the middle to the 47-yard line of Minnesota. 10:35 remaining in the first half. Do I like Tom Brady as a commentator? I think he's solid. He's all right. I am not like, I'm going to be honest. How do I say this? When I was younger, I used to really like commentators. Now that I do this, pretty much, I don't really obsess over it, watching it. I rarely even watch the commentary or listen to the commentary anyways, because I'm usually live on YouTube or I'm watching a million different games at the same time. So it's kind of hard for me to focus on that area, but I don't know. Nobody really blows me away, I would say, personally. I don't really obsess over it, I think. I don't know. At least from a play-by-play perspective. 2nd and 5. There is an injury to a Viking. Josh Jacobs took it for another 5 yards. Yeah, I think Brady's solid. I mean, I think most of the guys, they're fine, you know? I don't really know how you could listen to Brady and feel like he's bad compared to a lot of the other guys. I don't really know. I don't really see it. Tom says, "What's up, Mitch? Go Vikings. Need that 6th seed." Why do you want the 6th seed compared to the 6th seed? Wouldn't you, if you win, wouldn't you have the 5th seed? Tom? Do you mean you need that 5th seed? Hatter's House, what's up, bro? He says, go Lions, and for today, go Pack, go. So Hatter's House, if the Packers win today, you guys still have to beat the Niners, right? But if you beat the Niners, you're good? You get the one seed, or is it locked in that you get the 2 or the 1? How many losses did because the Lions have 2, right? So I think if the Lions, Hattershouse says, no, we don't have to. We just have to win week 18 no matter what. So, okay, so you have to win one of the next 2, right? If the Vikings lose today and the Lions win tomorrow, they lock up number 1. So if the Lions win one of their next 2, they lock it up, essentially. Vikings can get the 1. If the Vikings win today and they beat the Lions, I think they get the 1 seed. Christopher says, I only listen to your play-by-play, Mitch. Thanks, Christopher. Appreciate that. 2nd and 5 for the Packers at the 43. Pistol. Love. Blitz by the Vikings. Has enough time to throw. It was contacted and incomplete. There is a flag. That might be a high hit. Maybe. Or holding. I think it's on the Vikings regardless. Robert says Rams are winning but don't look good. I agree. I think whoever plays the Rams definitely is in a better spot. I would rather play the Rams than the Bucs, in all honesty. I think the Bucs defense is a little shoddy. It's not very good, but I feel like their offense is a well-oiled machine, man. They're tough to stop. I would not want to play the Bucs in Tampa Bay. They have a lot of playoff experience too. I would way rather play the Rams the way they play right now. They're not playing that well. Hatter's House says if Minnesota wins, then the Lions have to beat them week 18. If Minnesota loses, then the Lions can wrap it up with San Francisco. Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you for clarification. Tom says that's why I need Minnesota to win. Justin says something about rig stuff. Robert says, did I miss anything? Nope. Josh Jacobs up the middle on first down, picks up 6 to the 25-yard line of Minnesota. 9:25 left in the first half. It's funny how the Vikings are like excellent against the run, and the teams that can run on them are in their own division. I find that kind of funny. That's why, okay, yeah, so you would have the 5 seed, not the 6 seed. Second and 4. Love hands it off to Jacobs. No gain. Good defense. Third down and 4. 8:45 left in the first half. Key to this game is going to be red zone, guys. I mean, the Vikings defense is excellent in the red zone. The Packers can find a way through. I think they can win this game. I picked the Packers, to be fair. I wish that they had Watson and Alexander playing. I thought they might. But they'll have to try to find a way to do it without him. So 3rd and 4 here. They've got a bunch to the left. Quick snap by Love. 4-man rush by the Packers. Romeo Doubs underneath, but only a gain of a yard. Great tackle. Excellent tackle by Murphy. It's 4th down. It looks like the Packers are going to go for it here. 8 minutes left in the first half. Reed looked like he was open in the flat, but Love did not want to go there. He decided to go for the crosser, and Vikings very good at limiting that yards after catch opportunity. 4th and 2. The Packers are going to keep their offense out there for now. Let's see if they actually go for it. Trips to the right. They've got Dobbs one-on-one with Gilmore to the left. I think that's Wilson as the back. Love is going to go for it. He takes the snap. He's got time. He's going to throw, and it's off the hands of his receiver, Reed. On the slant, just a little off on the throw from Love, and Reed couldn't quite snag it. So that's a missed opportunity for Green Bay. And LaFleur can't believe it, man. I would put that on Love. I think that was just a bad throw. A little off. A little too far. A little too far. Didn't have to be that difficult of a catch. Claire says Steelers Bengals is going to be tough. Bengals are winning. The Bengals are winning. You already know it's going to happen, Claire. The Bengals are going to win. Chris says just take the points. Fair. Fair. Someone tweeted, Jets getting Aaron Rodgers is like finally banging your high school crush when she's 40 and has 4 kids. That sweater looks cozy, man. It's so cozy. I forgot how cozy it was. I've worn it a couple times, like usually during January, December. I might have to wear it more often, man. It is cozy, bro. I could take a nap right now. I should wear it during Patriots games so when they suck, I can just fall asleep in it. Aaron Rodgers has the most sacks in NFL history. I didn't know that. He's been sacked the most in NFL history. That's insane. He's been sacked 566 times on 8,770 dropbacks. Tom Brady was sacked one less time on 12,615 dropbacks. That's 4,000 more dropbacks. He sacked one less time. And he had the record before that. At their own 24-yard line, Darnold's going to hand it off. And that's a gain of maybe a yard. Packers defense, I got to give them credit. Like, I think I'm impressed so far. Couple injuries on their unit, but not bad so far. The last touchdown was pretty bad, but blown coverage. But other than that, not bad. More of a defensive game so far than I really would have thought. I'm expecting points here. 2nd and 9 for the Vikings at their own 25. Darnold takes the snap, looks left. He's got pressure. He's going to step up. Now he takes the check down, and it's open to Hawkinson for a first down. Gain of 11. Just got to do a better job of collapsing that pocket on Darnold. He's got a little bit too much time right now. Yeah, Cowboys were atrocious. Cooper Rush was awful today. What are the percentages? Brady had a 4.48 percentage, which is really good. Rodgers had a 6.45. Darnold pressured, and that causes a bad throw. But there's 3 flags that fly out. He was trying to go to Justin Jefferson, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference against the Packers here. Nixon was tracking him and just was there a little early. I don't think he would have ever completed that pass. I think it was a little bit too high. But Nixon was there a little early. Bad play by Nixon. Really? No, he doesn't, Curtis. Aaron Rodgers doesn't have the most interceptions in NFL history. That's not true. That can't be true. Are you serious? That's not true. Throw to the left. Justin Jefferson gains about 6 on the bubble screen. Three Miami, Cleveland still. I think Sanders just missed a field goal. Or wait, is he going to attempt one right now? No, it looks like he's going to attempt one right now. That's my bad. To end the first half. That is not true, Curtis. I think you're mistaken. I think it's sacks. Rodgers doesn't throw a lot of interceptions. It's a loss of 2 on the run by Akers. 3rd down and about 5.5. For Minnesota, big 3rd down. 5 minutes left in the first half. 6-3 Miami at halftime against the Browns. Scott Sharp, Peyton has the greatest touchdown to interception to touchdown ratio. No, he doesn't. Rodgers doesn't he? 3rd and 6. Darnold throws over the middle, and he's got it for a first down. That's Naylor, who came up with that touchdown earlier. Big 3rd down conversion. Vikings on the move now. Darnold's playing excellent, man. Very, very well. Better than Love so far. We're talking about quarterbacks, Paul. Or Mr. Ruley, sorry. Toss to the right. Broken tackles. Akers runs out of bounds inside the 10. Nice impressive run on the toss. Vikings on the march. 3:45 left in the first half. Can they take a 2-score lead here? Big red zone possession. What's up, Durkant? At the 10. Split backs for Darnold. Looks to the left, checks it down, and a little bit too far out in front from Akers. I understand what Darnold was trying to do. He's trying to lead him, but Akers didn't read it the same way. 2nd and goal, 3:11 left in the first half. Chris says, Bills tie NFL record with most players with a receiving touchdown. Oh, nice. Who had it previously? The Patriots or the Saints? That's my guess. Patriots or Saints would be my guess. 2nd and goal. Jet touch pass. Addison with the gain of 3. Don't really love that call around that area of the field. 3rd and goal. 2:50 left in the first half. Brett Favre has the most picks of all time. That makes sense. That would have been my guess. I think my second guess would be Peyton. 3rd and goal. Maybe even Eli, to be honest. Eli's up there too. Darnold to the end zone. Floats it over the head of Justin Jefferson, looking for the corner. But maybe if he would have waited a little bit longer, he might have had a chance. But he floated the ball, I think, too early. $2:19 left in the first half. Brady is criticizing the Packer defense for not playing tight coverage and being aggressive at the line of scrimmage. Joe Burrow, MVP, Aster Kant. I mean, if someone voted for him, I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't hate it. If they make the playoffs, I mean, if they don't make the playoffs, I don't think you can really justify it because you have to at least make the playoffs. I think if someone voted for him, though, I would be fine with it. Curtis says, after further review, Rodgers has thrown 113 interceptions. Yeah, that makes sense. He has not thrown a lot of interceptions. Tom says Josh Allen MVP. That would be my vote as well. But I wouldn't fault anyone for voting for Burrow. Or Lamar, for that matter. I just personally think it's Josh. I thought it was Josh last year, too, to be fair. Most people didn't see it the same way. But the funny thing is, I think it's going to be interesting to see how they vote this year. Because last year it was more about the guy that was the 1 seed and the winning. Despite, Lamar had the best defense in the league. Not about the stats, because Lamar did not have better stats than Josh. So it's interesting how people kind of change their opinion. We've talked about it many times. Like, sometimes it's about the efficiency stats. Sometimes it's about who's the number 1 seed. Sometimes it's just a narrative. Sometimes it's about volume stats. It's like, pick your argument. Like, what is it? I guess it's a matter of preference. For me, it's mostly eye test driven. Like, I think I picked the best player. I don't really care about stats as much. 2nd and 7, Josh Jacobs on a run. It's the 2-minute warning right now. That Josh Allen to Coleman touchdown was crazy. I agree with that too, my opinion. Who is most valuable to their team? I agree. But that's not how people vote. That's not how people vote. Unfortunately. Claire says Bills are minus 3.5 versus the Patriots next week. With Mitch Trubisky at quarterback. I hope the Bills play some. I hope the Bills play some players. I hope they don't rest everybody. What's up, Sang? Sang, did you rejoin Discord yet, brother? Justin, are you in the Discord? Mr. Ruley, are you in the Discord? You guys should be in the Discord, man. The Dolphins are winning 6-3. DTR helping him out. How bad is DTR? DTR is so bad that he makes Tyler Huntley look good. Winris, what's up, my man? Says, every time I watch the Niners loss in the Super Bowl / struggle in a game due to incompetent quarterback play, it reminds me of them not signing Brady in 2020. Probably a mistake they're still paying the price for. Hey, bro, a lot of teams are paying the price for that, including my Patriots. But yes, the Niners should have definitely... It was just really tough, right? Like, you have to think about the spot they were in. They had just went to the Super Bowl and lost the Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo. You know what I mean? And then you do the age difference. You do how Brady played in the year previous, according to many people. Although here on the Bottom Line View, we covered why that happened and how good Brady actually was. Right? I remember in 2019, everyone was like, oh, Drew Brees is better than Brady. I made a specific video about Drew Brees versus Tom Brady. I was like, no, he's actually not, if you watch the games. Handoff, Josh Jacobs up the middle, past the 45 to the 46, first down. There is a flag. 1:32 left in the first half. Is it going to be on Green Bay? It looks like it based on Josh Jacobs' reaction. Oh, okay. I thought it would be holding. So that's, at least it's not holding. 3rd down and 6. Wicks illegal formation. What happened to Jameis Winston? The Browns are a bunch of jabronis, and they don't want to play Jameis Winston because they don't like entertainment. They don't like us as fans. They don't wish us well. They don't want to see another Drew Lock, which is going to screw them out of a draft pick. That's probably why they're not playing Jameis at this point. 3rd and 5, bunch to the right. Motion from Melton. Love's got a deep drop, and he's going to bomb it downfield. And there is no one there for that. That's incomplete. Poor read from Jordan Love. Double coverage. 4th and 5, the Packers will punt. 10-3. Still 3 timeouts for both of these teams right now in this half, guys. There's 1:26 left. Still both teams. That's rare. Both teams still have 3 timeouts. So the Vikings can use those 3 timeouts to get into field goal range, potentially even score a touchdown. The Packers can still use those timeouts to get the ball back. Vikings fumble it, and then they get stuffed at the 10-yard line-ish. 1:16 left in the first half, and the Vikings will have another opportunity here for potentially some points. Funky Lions fan says, I just had to pop in here to say, feels weird to cheer for Green Bay. Yeah, it does. Huh? Green Bay is not playing well right now either. Sorry, Tim. My bad. Nobody said that until you did. Back to reality for us, Mitch. What's up, Dylan? The Panthers got absolutely smoked, bro. Both our teams let up 40 points. Sam Darnold pressured up the middle, but it doesn't matter. TJ Hawkinson down the seam to the 45-yard line. Big gainer for the Vikings. Beautiful throw. Darnold not affected by the pressure. He's been so good right now. Darnold's been excellent, man. At their own 44, Darnold looks left. He throws it quick, and it's complete to Jefferson for a gain of 6. 40 seconds left in the half. 3 timeouts each. 35 seconds left in the half. No timeout used here. Very odd decision-making by Minnesota. Darnold still using the clock. 27, 26, 25, 24. Darnold now. Gonna check it down. Hawkinson, you gotta call a timeout, dude. You just wasted that's very poor coaching from Kevin O'Connell. That if you have an opportunity to score a touchdown, you have a chunk play that gets to the 45-yard line. You should call a timeout right there. Like, it doesn't make sense to not call a timeout right there. You want to still try and score a touchdown if you can. I don't really understand why they didn't try. Like, I know they're kind of playing for the field goal, but I don't know. Just very odd to me right there. 2 timeouts now at the 49-yard line of Green Bay. Yes, exactly, C middle. You're right. 2nd and 3. Or sorry, 1st and 10 here. That was a replay. 1st and 10 at the 44 of Green Bay. Sam Darnold is sacked. So now you have to take another timeout. 13 seconds left in the half. That was just waiting too long for something to develop there by Sam Darnold. Got to get rid of the ball. Sometimes he does that. That's probably his biggest fault this year, in my opinion. He just holds on to it a little too long. Kind of plays like Brock Purdy. Second and 15 from the 49 of Green Bay. Can they get about 10 more yards? Darnold takes a snap. Throws it to Hawkinson, who releases from his tight end position. And with 7 seconds left in the half, or they're going to let it tick a little bit longer to 3 seconds. And there will be a timeout by Minnesota for a field goal attempt before halftime. Commercial before we get the field goal. C Middle says, do you believe in icing the kicker? If you do it before he gets the attempt off, sometimes, yeah. If you do it as he's about to kick it, then no, because it allows him to have a practice rep. The kick is no good. There is a flag. That's the 2nd missed field goal by this kid. There is a flag on the play, though. Looks like it might be on Green Bay. Matt LaFleur says it's not offsides. Offside on Green Bay. Cooper called for offside, and LaFleur can't believe it. He's ripping the ref up. I don't know about that call, guys. I don't know how that's a penalty. That is very debatable. Now the Packers called another timeout to ice the kicker once again. Tom says, just out of curiosity, Mitch, what did you do before you were a YouTube announcer? Bro, I'm only 28. Went to school, bro. I didn't have any sort of career before this. Second timeout. 10-3, still waiting for this field goal. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Playing lacrosse. September. My birthday, September 4th. 50-yard attempt. Kick is good. Just inside the right upright. 13-3. LaFleur is losing his mind. He might have to get a haircut at halftime. Might have to get a haircut at halftime to calm his nerves. 13-3. Did I take YouTubing in school? No. I learned YouTubing myself. High school, I sort of started, so what's the story? Honestly, middle school, I think the first time I ever did any sort of YouTube stuff, I think I was 12. And it was with my friend. We used to talk about wrestling. I think like 2008 or something like that. And we used to do like our own like wrestling company videos. It was pretty funny. And then after that, kind of stopped doing that stuff for like a few years. Then around 16, 17, I started making videos about like a variety of stuff, sports. So like 2013, 2014, started doing NFL stuff, NHL, wrestling, UFC, like a variety, basketball sometimes, like a variety of sports. That was in high school. I think it was grade 11 when I started kind of flirting with that. And then after that, I kind of knew I wanted to do the broadcasting thing. Kind of my whole life, to be honest. But I didn't really know what it was going to be. And I think YouTube kind of really accelerated that. And once I was like grade 12, I kind of knew I wanted to do that, but I took a year off from school. I had to get some classes. I had to do some classes online, get my grades up a little bit, because I thought I might actually be going to the States to go to broadcasting school. So I wanted to go to Arizona State, but it was just too expensive. So I ended up going to Van Arts the year after to do a full year program. What we would do in that program is we would do radio every day. That's where I met Kevol, if anyone remembers Kevol. And while I was doing this, I was with Dylan on the channel, and we were doing the Bottom Line View pretty heavy, like every day. So I was doing videos every day. I was doing school every day. Doing radio. We would do videos. We would do YouTube segments. That was really big for me because I learned how to really speak, like really be good in front of the mic, especially like in terms of just performance from a vocal standpoint. And we did that at Van Arts. Then I think I had another year after that where I just did full YouTube. And I worked a little bit at like my dad's shop and stuff. And I was still playing a little bit of lacrosse. And that was 2016. 2016 was a big year too on YouTube for me. I think that was like the first year Durkant and Ultra and Bodo started watching me. I think that was like my biggest breakout year to that date. And then after that, I went to Ryerson. And at Ryerson, I studied sports media. That was for 4 years. One of the years, the last year, was online because of COVID. So I went to Ryerson for 4 years. I was still doing YouTube full time, but I was a full-time student, so I didn't really have like a job. I was living in Toronto by myself for like 3 of those years. And then after that, I went to after that, pretty much been doing what I've been doing now, but I do more now. So that's when I met like Vince Russo. I met Jen Welter. So I was doing some stuff with some more well-known people, and then just kept building the YouTube. That went to Bleacher Report reaching out to me, Bleacher Report coming in to this thing now, and then me joining Owner's Box Fantasy. So now I'm on Owner's Box Fantasy. I'm on Bleacher Report. I've got BLV. So that's kind of the whole story of the content thing. So from beginning to end. It started in middle school with making wrestling videos, talking about, it was called WWE Weekly Show. That's what it was called. WWE Weekly Show. And we would go on there and we would talk about John Cena versus Randy Orton. And we would react to Raw. Me and this guy named Dallas Turner, who actually makes music now. So it's funny how like we both were kind of in the creative space still to this date. And then we did this little, like, it was called WWW, where we would like do these legit wrestling matches with like segments and promos. I would freaking cut, like, I would think I was like Chris Jericho in my basement cutting promos with a fake heavyweight title. That also happened. And then we skip to high school, where I got inspired by some people I was watching on YouTube. There was one big one for me. His name was Bruce Blitz was his name. He used to do like a lot of NFL and wrestling stuff. Caesar, it's not on YouTube anymore, unfortunately. I wish they were still up because they were hilarious. Caesar, they were hilarious, man. There's a guy named Bruce Blitz. I think he's retired from YouTube and content entirely, but he kind of inspired me. He used to do like wrestling rants, wrestling reviews. His shows were hilarious. And then he used to do like NBA stuff. He was a huge like Michael Jordan guy and Chicago Bulls guy. So he used to have like a lot of debates about Michael Jordan and LeBron, and those were comical. And then there was a lot of LeBron stuff. And then he did like a lot of the same content that I kind of did at the start. And then from there, kind of just kept going, kind of figuring out what I was good at and stuff, and try to take inspiration from different things and go from there. So yeah, pretty wild stuff, but it just continue. If you want to do something, just continue to grind, man. It's going to work out eventually. You just got to outpace other people. You just got to continue to outwork other people, and eventually you're going to get there. When did I start Bottom Line View specifically? So this channel, I want to say it was created in 2013. I didn't start taking YouTube like seriously, like definitely not in high school. 2013, I was still in high school. 2014, I graduated. So I wasn't really taking it seriously. Like I was making videos for fun or whatever. It wasn't a big deal. Like I made like really shitty videos too. Like the quality is like really bad. Like it was like on Google Hangouts, and I would use like my laptop webcam, and it was all shit. And I couldn't speak into the camera that well. Like I was very knowledgeable about stuff for a young guy. I've always been I would say I've always been very knowledgeable. I loved talking about football, especially during my younger years, and I was well advanced for that sort of stuff, but I didn't really know how to speak about it. And then I kind of learned that more so as I kept practicing. And so I don't think I really took it serious until like 2016, when I took that year where I was just doing YouTube, and that was after high school. And then once I went to Ryerson, I was kind of like, okay, I'm at Ryerson. School's taking a lot of my time, but like I'm still going to do this YouTube because that's really what I was focused on anyways, more so than even my school, to be honest. So I was still trying to do that at the same time. So yeah, I would say 2013 it started, but then 2016 it really started, if that makes sense. Edgar, what's going on, man? How you doing? Middle Miss says, I want a BLV established 2013 coffee mug. Okay, that's funny. I got this thing right here. This thing here. See this thing? Okay, so this is not a sex object. Okay, guys, this is supposed to be a microphone that my uncle made me. This is, it doesn't say the date, but do you guys see the logo? You guys see that? That's what the channel banner used to look like. The bottom line view, wrestling plus sports. And then that was the logo with like the fire across, and it said the bottom line view. And it's like teal. I actually really like that logo. I made that logo by myself. And this says right here that I had 378 subscribers. Can you guys see that? It's really blurry. Anyways. Yeah. This used to be in my background too. Jordan says 2016 was a glorious year. I love the Tom Brady winningest quarterback video. Yeah, I remember that video. That was a good one. That was a big one too. That a lot of people watched that video. (13-3) Miami. Who scored for Miami? I didn't see that. I know, Justin. I don't know why I haven't, man. I guess I keep stalling. Do I think the Chiefs will lose on purpose to keep the Bengals out? Asked Troy. I don't think so. What's the most views I've had in a video? I'm pretty sure it's the Tom Brady hater video. I can check for you. Tyler Huntley scored a 13-yard rushing touchdown. Beautiful stuff. I haven't really watched much of that game at all. Let me check. $308,500. 308,000 views. That is why Tom Brady is the GOAT. Debunking all the hater arguments. That came out March 5th, 2019. I remember the day it came out because I was at Ryerson, and one of these guys that's in my program said, hey, I think I saw your video. It was recommended to me on YouTube. And that's when I knew I had a video that was going to go crazy. Because it was like, he wasn't subscribed to me, I guess. And he was like, oh, I just saw your video about Tom Brady. I was like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, that was that video. The video before that, that was my most viewed video, is the Paul Walker See You Again tribute, which I made when I was at Van Arts. April the 2nd, 2015. 220,000. And I actually made it, I think it's blocked. It's still public, but it's like blocked in like numerous countries because it's copyrighted. That's good, Big Al, man. I didn't even know you made videos until like a few months ago. Okay, so the Vikings will begin with the football to start the third quarter, guys. Come on, Browns. Figure it out, man. Eliminate those Miami Dolphins. Vikings at their own 30-yard line. Let's go. First down. 2 tight ends to the left. Pitch. Aaron Jones. Gain of 2. What's the current total right now on? I'm surprised this game's only 13-3. Am I the only one? Second and 8. Darnold searching, throwing. Jefferson complete. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Third and 3, complete, and a first down for Aaron Jones. That's to the 41-yard line of Minnesota. Edgar says, I'm shocked that Sam Darnold's playing like this. Sam Darnold is playing really well and has all year. Zach, how you doing, man? Yeah, Green Bay definitely misses Watson. Play action. Darnold outside. Tries to float it, but it's deflected. Nice try. Second and 10. Quick screen to Addison. Addison, gain of 2. You did, John? Did I say to do that? 3rd and 7. Darnold throws. It's caught at the 35. Naylor. That is a big play for the Vikings, and it sets the Vikings up in at least field goal range here. Naylor has been crucial in this game, making some big catches. He's got a touchdown as well. Big Al says, I highlight major U.S. radio markets and run down what's on every station from the history to technical information, studio and transmitter locations, and ownership of each station. Oh, I didn't know that, Big Al. Big Al's a multifaceted man. What do you do for work, Big Al? I'm curious. I didn't know. 11:26 left in the third. There is a delay of game on the Vikings. 1st and 15. Robert says Naylor is playing great. Yup. Thanks for the likes, guys. 1st and 15. Sam Darnold in the gun. 3 receivers. Aaron Jones to the left. Darnold looks right, throws. It's complete to Jefferson for a gain of 6. 2nd down and 9. 10:55 remaining in the third. That's good, Big Al. Jerome. Second and 8. Sammy Darnold's got a bunch to the left, not a bench. That would be interesting, though. Justin Jefferson on the move. He's got a 1st down and more. Jefferson sets the Vikings up in the red zone on the screen. Winris says, I only started watching football in 2019 and found your channel when Brady signed with the Bucks. Instantly subscribed and have been a BLVer since. Happy to see you continue to thrive, Mitch. Thank you, Winris. Appreciate that, man. I do remember a lot of Bucks fans joining the BLV in 2020. I think specifically in the video that I made, Meet the Bucks. I think Winris was there on that one. 10 minutes left in the third. Jake says a Vikings win gives me 10K. Holy smokes, Jake. Jake's a big baller. At the 19-yard line. Play action. Sammy Darnold down the field. Touchdown. Addison. 20-3. Vikings. Wow. Are up. Another strike by Sam Darnold. My goodness gracious. This man is on fire. Absolute fire. Now, the game is not over yet. Nice route. Stop and go. And he had enough time to get it there, which is crazy. Hey, thanks, Big Al. I appreciate that, man. $20-3. $20-3 right now. Okay. Edgar says, Big Al, do you work for federal agency? $20-3. Vikings. 13-3 Miami right now. Dorian Thompson-Robinson just looks absolutely lifeless on the sidelines. Lifeless. Dolphins are at the 40-yard line of the Browns. Handoff, no gain. That's awesome, C Middle. Hey, man, nothing against it, bro. It's just a personal choice, at least for now. Winrus, you're right, man. Huntley under pressure on 3rd and 5 is going to try to run. I think he's a yard short. 4th and 1. That will be an interesting decision. Jermari, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Young man. Jermari. Jermari's the real ladies' man in the chat. That's what I've heard. That's good, man. Good to hear you're doing well. Quick throw to the left. Romeo. Gain of 5. Romeo. Jermari's nickname. 9:30 left in the 3rd. Oh yeah, I told you. I hear things, man. I don't hear things. I totally made that up. 2nd and 5. Packers take another penalty. 12 men in the offensive huddle. Unbelievable. 9:15 left in the 3rd. I have to root for the Jets next week. I was already planning on it, brother. I was already planning on it. Don't worry. 2nd and 11. LaFleur is distraught right now. Yeah, Jermari, why aren't you in my Discord, man? You hate me or something? Gain of 2. 3rd down and 9. It's a big 3rd down for the Packers. Huge. Third and 9. Love. Pressured. Rolls to his right. Throws across his body. And it's dropped by Reed. Good coverage by the Vikings. 4th and 9. The Packers cannot score. They cannot move the ball right now. Definitely missing Watson. Feels like the Vikings played man there. They could not separate. Packers are going to punt. Backspin towards the 30 and out of bounds. So decent field position for the Vikings. Already up 20-3. Boy, oh boy. The Packers defense needs a stop. Robert says, Jets will be ready to upset the Dolphins by playing their best game of the year. Probably. I agree, Big Al. Vikings want it more. Well, there was a turnover. 4th down and 1. Of course, McDaniel calls a toss on 4th down and 1. And it's a loss of yards. Good call there, Durkant. Mr. Ruley says, you think the Packers could make a run after this game? I still think they can. But they definitely need to play better than this. I think Watson and Alexander are critical to their team, no matter what other people think. I think the Vikings are legit, though. I've been saying that. I'm not surprised the Vikings are winning. I'm more so surprised that it's 20-3. Berg, what's up, man? How you doing? At the 49-yard line, Cleveland will take over after the 4th down stop. James, how'd you know I had a cardigan commercial, bro? What is going on here? The Dolphins game. That wasn't a backwards pass, was it? 2nd and 10. Edgar, what's up, bro? Singh says, I'd rather see the Vikings play the Bucks over the Packers. You guys really love my cardigan, bro. Maybe I should make BLV sweaters. Go Pack Go says, tough game so far. Definitely. Who's my top 3 most underrated quarterback receiver duo, including tight ends? In the NFL? Like right now? Or all time? Toss to the left. Akers is bolted by McDuffie. Loss of 2. Top 3 duos of all time and currently. 3 underrated. Underrated is odd. It's tough to say. Right now, underrated. I'll just do right now because I think all time would be very difficult. Sam Darnold floating it down the field. It's intercepted. 45-40, 35-30, 25-20. The ball is fumbled. And the Packers get it at the 16. Oh my goodness, he almost gave that away. Most underrated in the league. Drew Lock to Neighbors. Of course, that's number 1. Just kidding. Josh Allen and Khalil Shakir. That is definitely one of the more underrated duos in the league. Bryce Young to Adam Thielen is fire. Just going to say that. Underrated. Mac Jones to Brian Thomas? It might be. What else? What else is underrated? Thinking. Aiden O'Connell to Brock Bowers. Mayfield to Evans is not underrated. I think everyone knows how good it is. Handoff up the middle. Josh Jacobs. That was a huge play. Bro, Mac Jones to Brian Thomas can't be stopped. What's your Super Bowl prediction? I'm going to hold on to that, man. Until January. Brady to Hernandez. That's true. Paul says, hey, Mitch. Thanks. The Giants win today. Our beloved Patriots has the number 1 pick. Let's go, baby. Let's go, Paul. I'm buying a Drew Lock jersey. At the 13-yard line. Jordan Love with motion from his back. Going to look to the right. He's got a completion to Dobbs. Dobbs inside the 5 to the 4-yard line with the bubble on his head. Looking awkward as fuck. 13-3. The other M team, Miami Dolphins, in the rain, in Cleveland, trying to hold on. Herbert to Ladd, that's a good one. Snoop Huntley to Jonnu. Yeah, maybe. Any Browns QB to Jerry Jeudy. First and goal at the 4. Handoff Josh Jacobs to the 2. Paul says, I would start Milton, sit May down for his last game. I wouldn't hate it, bro. I'm not going to lie. If we want to lose, start Milton. Second and goal at the 2 for the Packers. I'm expecting play action. Nope, they're going to run it. Josh Jacobs scores. He's in. 20-10, 5 minutes left in the third. Jerry Jeudy caught another pass at the 15-yard line. Is Bowers the best tight end in the league? I would say Kittle still, just because of what he can do as a blocker. But I think Bowers is rather number 2 or number 3. I think that McBride is probably 2 or 3. McBride's awesome. I think after that, Njoku's awesome. He can do everything well. Kelsey's still up there. Who else is there? Porta's had a disappointing year, but he's in the top 10. Jonnu's been really good. Andrews is still good. Not quite the same player. Who else? Who else am I missing at tight end? I really like Kraft. I don't think he's like elite, but I think he's good. Yeah, I would probably say those are the top 3. Yeah, I think Hawkinson. Hawkinson is in the top 10 for sure. I would probably put Kelsey at 5. 4 or 5. I think that's fair. What about the top 3 greatest quarterback receiver duos of all time? Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, Marvin Harrison, Peyton Manning, and Brady to Gronk. Those would be my top 3. I think Mahomes and Kelsey would probably be right after that. Probably 4th. Big Al says you might not be able to see it, but it's raining in Cleveland. Oh, yeah, I saw it. Mahomes and D-Hop? What? No way. This guy's joking. James Dean, get off the coke. Brady to Moss. Yeah, they didn't play long enough together. Browns are at the 4-yard line. Young to Rice. That's fair. Which year was Mahomes better, 2018 or 2022? From a numbers perspective, 2018. From an ability standpoint, I think you could argue 2022. I think he was a better player in 2022, but I think that what he was doing in 2018 was more fun, explosive, impressive in some ways. J.J. McCarthy to Justin Jefferson. You mean Drake May to T. Higgins? Drake May, T. Higgins, Ben Johnson, multiple first-round picks, Travis Hunter, and his girlfriend. Sign me up. 1st and 10. At the 30-yard line. Darnold hands it off up the middle. Aaron Jones, gain of 4. 2nd and 6 with 5 minutes left in the third. Kraft's got to make the right decision, bro. Not his girlfriend. Cut her. Cut her, Trav. 2nd and 6. Darnold under pressure is going to float it. What a pass to Aaron Jones. And Jones is going to get the first down. That was a great play under pressure there. Perfect lead pass to the right. 4:30 left in the third. Middle says these margaritas are going way too smoothly. Make me one, bro. Send it over. Even though I don't even drink, but. Don't get Bodo going with Bradshaw to Swan. He'll bring up the 70s on you. Sam Darnold with a quick throw to Jefferson. Jefferson past the 45 to the 47. 3:50 left in the third. Favre to Freeman. Favre to Sterling Sharp. Do a Google search on that one. 2nd and 4. Sam Darnold throw. Flag on the play. Aaron Jones to the 45-yard line. Sterling Sharp was better than Shannon Sharp. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Flag on the play. Valentine beat Jefferson's head senseless on that play, so there's going to be a penalty. Kelly to Reed, says Singh. Singh, getting old on us. I'm surprised Singh didn't say Flacco to Bolden. 1st and 10 for the Vikings on the move. 3:20 left in the third. It's a 10-point game. Play action for Darnold. Good time. He's going to go down the field, and it's caught by Addison. My goodness. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. What a catch. Browns went for it on 4th and goal. I'm not sure why. They should just kick a field goal. Make it a 1-touchdown game, bro. 14-11 left. At the 20 of Green Bay, Darnold under center. Toss to the left. Aaron Jones. 15, 10, 5. No, not quite the 5. 7-yard line. Okay, Packers got to tighten up defensively right here. Got to tighten up defensively right here. They want a chance to come back. Robert says, Roethlisberger to Hines Ward. Roethlisberger to AB. Congratulations, Justin Carpenter, on being the cracker of the year. If you know, you know. 1st and goal, 1:50 left in the third. At the 7-yard line, Darnold under center. Flip to the left. Aaron Jones is brought down for a loss of 3 at the 10-yard line. 2nd and goal. Justin's eating ham, turkey, mac and cheese, green beans and taters. Bro, this guy's going all out. It's almost like Carolina lost by 40. He must be eating through his depression. Second and goal at the 9-yard line. Bunch to the right. Jefferson to the left. Screen to Akers. Akers! Touchdown! Viking! Wow. 51 seconds left in the third. The Vikings cannot be stopped. The Packers have no answers for Minnesota. Minnesota. Look at that rain in Cleveland. Extra point is good. It's 27-10. Hey, Bodo, Pittsburgh's in a playoff spot right now, brother. Bodo, what is your picture? Is that Mike Tomlin? Second and 10. Throw is dropped by Malik Washington. It says fire Tomlin. Oh, okay. I see it now. Vikings fan says, this is refreshing as a Vikings fan. No one has believed in us all season long. The Vikings looking phenomenal. Jerome says, I wonder when was the last time Minnesota beat Green Bay twice in one season? Oh, a long time ago. It has to be. Winrus says, who's your top 5 tight ends of all time? I personally think Gronk is still number 1. Gronk, Kelsey, Gonzalez, Kellen Winslow, and who's 5? There's a lot of choices here. 5 could be Sharp, Ditka, Gates, Kittle. Am I forgetting anybody? Jason Witten could be in there. I don't know. I said Gonzalez, bro. Those are my top 4. I'd probably put Sharp at 5. BTR says Packers getting packed up and put away. (27-10) Vikings. C Middle says Antonio. Anthony, don't ask me, bro. I think the Commanders will win tonight. But Falcons might cover. Maybe. I said Kellen Winslow. I said him 3rd. Didn't I? No, fourth. Did I say him fourth? Fourth. My 4. Do you guys not hear me? Gronk, Kelsey, Gonzalez, Winslow. 2nd and 4, ball is dropped by Romeo Doubs on the right sideline. 26 seconds left in the third. We're still in the third. This game is a 17-point difference right now. 3rd and 4. Who are my top 5 Patriots receivers and or tight ends? My goodness, bro. What a question. Hold on. We got a big 3rd and 4 here. At the 36. Jordan Love. Throws. Caught. Dobbs first down. Just got it with the reach of the ball. 17 seconds left in the third. Packers need at least a field goal here, and probably you're going to look for a touchdown. O.J. Simpson, Michael Vick, Aaron Hernandez. There you go. Top 5 receivers and or tight ends of all time for the Patriots. It's the end of the third quarter. For me, Randy Moss, Gronk, not in order. Randy Moss, Gronk, Welker, Edelman. 5 is Deion Branch. 5 is Deion Branch. Tough, though. I could have went... Stanley Morgan would be an older name, but that wouldn't be for me, personally. You could go with Troy Brown. You could go with... It's probably Troy Brown or Deion Branch. Thomas says, who do you like in the night game, Mitch? I think the Falcons will win. Or sorry, not the Falcons. Frick. I think the Commanders will win. I'm drunk. Sorry. Just kidding. Not drunk. Chris Hogan, he said. Antonio Brown, says Bodo. For that one game, yes, Antonio Brown. Caesar remembers it. Who was the Patriots' best receiver in 2006? Honestly, Ben Watson at tight end was good. And Riche Caldwell was probably their leading receiver, but I think the best receiver by the end of the year was Jabbar Gaffney. First and 10. Wilson with the carry and a gain of 3. When are the Patriots firing Mayo? I don't know. I wish I knew. I wish I knew. Second and 8. Love. Underneath, there's a flag. Wilson gets the first down to the 47 of Minnesota. Another penalty on the Packers. Illegal formation. 2nd and long. A lot of penalties on the Packers today, oddly. Vikings or the Lions next week? I think I'm leaning Vikings. Winris says, would you rather have an okay offense and a historically great defense or the other way around? I think the NFL history has proven that you would rather have an historic defense. But that's up for debate. 2nd and 13. Play action. Love under pressure. Avoids a sack and gets it away. 3rd and 13. 14 minutes left in the game. Big Al. Oh, yeah, let's go, Bodo. Says, by the way, welcome to Witching Hour. Gronk, spike the like button and subscribe. Hashtag pizza time.
What do you think about when the 15th round you're coming out?
To save the world.
Yeah, Tom Brady could do that.
Tom Brady could do that.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
Jordan Love is sacked on 3rd and 13.
Pizza time.
Wow. Vikings defense is dominating. Fourth and 21. Flores is fired up. 13 minutes left in the game. Packers will punt. And a fair catch at their own 31-yard line. Huntley runs again. Looks like he got the first down that time. The Chargers don't have an epic defense. Stop it. The Chargers have a chance, bro. The Chargers have a chance, but they I wouldn't categorize their defense as epic. I think that's a little much. Packers are getting pumped. It's an impressive game for the Vikings. Robert says, without a defense, you have no control. But he didn't say a bad defense. He just said a mediocre one, right? Toss to the right. Gain of 2 for the Vikings. Vikings just got to be careful. They got to control the clock. Points are a bonus, but control the clock. Make sure nothing bad happens. Don't force anything. 2nd and 8. Darnold at their own 33. Throws down the field. It's Jefferson to the 45, 40, 35, 30. Down at the 30 is Jefferson. Wow. Packers are getting shredded. Shredded. Hey, Dave, thanks for joining, bro. Appreciate that, man, of course. I love the Bucks. Toss to the right. Gain of 7. 2nd down. Second and 3. 11:35 left in the game. Handoff. First down. Gain of 5. No super chats today. You guys are slacking. 4 likes for 50, guys. 4 likes for 50. Let's try to get 50 likes. Got 4 likes to go. I know some of you jabronis haven't liked the video, so. 11 minutes left. Toss to the left. And a loss of 1 or 2. Dave says, I want to see your boys draft a wideout so we can see the best of Drake May. Yeah. We need an O-line too, dude. We have like a historically bad offensive line. So, either one, honestly, preferably both. If we get the first pick, we should be able to trade it for other picks. 2nd and 12. I don't know if the Bengals make the playoffs, they're not going to make any changes. I think they're just going to try to upgrade their personnel defensively, which is fair. I will give Zach Taylor credit for one thing. The offense that he runs with the players that he has works really well. The question is, could anyone do that? Is the question. But, hey, you got to give him credit. The defense is not his thing, to be fair. I will say that they need to drastically change their defense next year, regardless. Hey, Chris, thank you so much, man. Just for you, he says, need a ring for Josh Allen. Let's get one. Let's get one, Chris. Let's go, man. 2nd and 12 at the 22. Vikings should be fine with just a field goal, to be honest. They're going to run it again, and this time it's a loss of 4. Met in the backfield by Cooper. He shot in like a missile. 10 minutes left. But the Packers are playing the clock at this point. D Nice says, can the Lions beat the Vikings? Of course they can. But the Vikings right now, they definitely have the better defense. And I think on paper, their offense matches up really well with this current Lions defense because the Lions have no corners right now. So that makes it really hard to play against the Vikings with their receiver talent. 3rd and 16. Sam Darnold. He's got time again. He's going to throw. Oh my goodness, that was way too dangerous. It should have been picked off. See, that's what I'm talking about. You can't throw that there. That's a little dangerous for my liking. But it looks like the Vikings will kick a field goal to make it a 20-point game. Field goal is no good. No good. Wow. That's big. Huge, in fact. That keeps it a 3-score game where you need 2 touchdowns and a field goal. So, kicker has struggled today, man. I know he made that 1 field goal, but he has struggled, bro. I don't know, Rob. Hopefully the Packers can score here and make it interesting. Thank you guys for 50 likes. Appreciate it. Cleveland's still down 10 with 4:28 left. 3rd and 20. Looks like that game's over. Dolphins are going to win. I didn't really watch any of that game. Jim says the Steelers basically told season ticket holders today that they will be playing their 9th home game next year in Ireland. Okay, that's crazy. That's awesome. C. Middle says, did you hear the NFL might be expanding? Any idea how many teams? I have not heard that. But I assume they would keep it even, right? So if they expanded, I assume it would be 34 teams. So with 9:18 remaining in the game, I am not streaming the game. I'm doing my recap for week 17, though. This was the only stream for today. What do I think about your boys getting Travis Hunter? I would prefer to trade it. If we have a first pick, I'd prefer to trade it. If we have the second pick, I'd be fine with taking Hunter. Because I don't think you can really trade the second pick. But the first pick, I think you can definitely get a lot of assets. And the Patriots need a lot of assets. Our team is trash. 2nd and 10. Come on, Packers. Move the ball, man. Move the ball. Looks like the Dolphins have it, and they're going to close it out inside the 20 of Cleveland. So that keeps the door open for the Dolphins. 2nd and 10. Love is going to try to escape, and now he is sacked. 3rd and 11. Wow. Can't get a first down, man. Hey, man, if that makes Jameis a starter for a team, I'm down, Jim. 3rd and 10. Make it Jameis and Drew Lock. Let's go. 3rd and 10. You have to wonder if this is almost 4-down territory for the Packers. Love floats it across the middle. It's complete for a first down. That was huge. Melton to the 46-yard line. Eight minutes left in the game. Love with a 3-man rush in front of him. Throws right down the middle. It's Kraft inside the 20. I don't know about that 3-man rush, Flores. You've been amazing today, but that was questionable because you've been getting pressure after Love, and you gave him too much time to find the weakness. Kraft, one of those guys I said, he might be a top 10 tight end in the league. Right down the middle of the field. At the 19, handoff to Jacobs. Clear lane in front. Jacobs to the 10. Jacobs to the 5. Jacobs, touchdown. Now there's a flag late. They're going to call holding on the Packers, of course. This team has been absolutely destroyed by these penalties. Consistently today, and that's rare from the Packers. They don't get called on a lot of penalties. It wasn't even worth it, bro, to take that hold. That's shitty, man. I hate all these calls, to be honest. 1st and 20, trips to the right. Love in the gun. Floats it to the right. Wilson's got screen blockers in front of him. Really good job there. That's a gain of 15 or 16 yards on 1st and 20. 2nd down, 7:20 left in the game. Second and 6. Love throws it away. 3rd and 6. The question will also be, I think they'll go for it if they don't get this 3rd and 6. You would assume. But they do need 3 scores. So do you take the field goal if you're Green Bay? They could have took one earlier. That would have helped. Because you're going to need 3 scores regardless. So that will be the question if they don't get this 3rd and 6. But their preference is to get it at the 15-yard line. There's 3 receivers to the left. Love is going to throw, and it's caught for a 1st down by Romeo Doubs. 6:50 left in the game. They've got to pick up the pace a little bit here. They've got to get it in the end zone. Adam says, Mitch, should the Vikings let JJ walk? No. 1st and goal. I thought they already signed JJ, though. Handoff up the middle to the 5. 2nd and goal. Gotta hurry up. 6:25 left. Hurry up. A little bit faster. Dolphins up 20-3. That's game. Trips to the left. Handoff. Touchdown. Wilson is in. So it's a 10-point game. 27-17 with the extra point. I don't think they'll go for 2. Because that would make it only a 9-point game. It's useless. And, of course, they're going to go for 2. I don't know why, but they're going to go for 2. Bunch to the right. Love. Pumps. Throws, and it's good. They get it. Romeo Doubs. All right, well, they got it. I don't really know why you would go for it there, but they got it. I guess their thinking is that if they score a touchdown, they're down by 2 instead of 3, and a field goal would win instead of tie. I guess that's what they're thinking. But then the danger in that is if you don't score there on the 2-point conversion, you have to score 2 touchdowns to win. But I guess you would have another 2-point conversion attempt. So I don't know. You don't usually see that. But it's interesting. You don't usually see that decision. Yeah, I think that's true, Big Al. I think they put that in place a year or two ago, and we haven't gotten to that point yet. Packers are going to kick off now. They're down by 9. Big drive coming up for the Vikings. At the 21-yard line. Adam says Kevin O'Connell is the best coach in the NFC this year. See, the thing with me is I almost think of the Vikings as 2 head coaches. I think of Flores and O'Connell as one collective head coach. I don't think it's fair to leave Flores out of that conversation. I think it's really head coach of the offense, head coach of the defense. That's really how I think of the Vikings. I don't know if I can disagree, though. Darnold, play action. Ooh, the ball is out. It was going forward. Packers are going to pick it up at the Viking 28. Now the question will be, was this a fumble? Huge. It's going to be called a fumble on the field. That is very close. I think it's coming forward, but the hand wasn't really coming forward until after the ball was released. They're going to say that it was an incomplete pass. That's pretty close. That was really close. 2nd and 10. That would have obviously been a massive game-changing play. Which makes you wonder, why are the Vikings being so aggressive right now? I don't know. At their own 21-yard line. 2nd and 10, they're going to hand it to Akers. Interesting that they don't have Aaron Jones out there. Gain of 5. 3rd down. Huge 3rd down here for the Packers. Packers still have all 3 timeouts, too. Oh, C. Middle's a crypto guy. 3rd and 5. C. Middle, you got to give me those hints, bro. You got to give me those tips. At their own 26. Huge 3rd down. Vikings. Darnold hit while he throws, and it's somehow caught by Justin Jefferson at the 44-yard line. There is a flag. It might be holding against the Vikings. It is. There was a lot of people around Darnold, and they haven't been called for holding very much. I think that's what the flag is. I'm not sure. What an incredible catch, though. One-handed. I thought it was 2. What was the penalty? Offense or defense? Okay, it is offense. Okay. 3rd and 15. 5 minutes left. Now you have to convert a 3rd and 15. I almost wonder if you just run the ball here and eat the clock. I think that's what I would do at this point. That was a crazy catch. Too bad it doesn't count. 4-man rush. They're going to throw. Darnold chucks it up, and it's almost picked. And that's why I don't throw the ball. 4 minutes, 43 seconds left. 3rd and 15. Use 40 seconds of the clock. Run the ball. That's what I would have done. I don't understand some of these calls from the Vikings. I mean, the 3rd and 5, it made sense to throw it. Stokes almost caught a pick right there. He almost high-pointed that. Almost a strip sack, almost a interception, and then you have the hold. Vikings haven't been called for a lot of penalties, though, so I'm not really going to get mad at the refs for that holding call because they haven't really been called for anything today. So, like, the Packers have been called for a lot of shit. And I think the Packers just got called for another penalty. 4th and 10 now instead of 4th and 15. Neutral zone infraction on Brooks. At their own 38-yard line, Reed with the fair catch. Good field position. So if you're the Packers, you've got 4:37. You've got 3 timeouts. You're down by 9. Don't use any timeouts. Try to score before the 2-minute. You've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute. It's 4 stoppages. If you can at least get a field goal here, it opens you up for a possibility of winning this game. And you've got great field position at your own 38. Love. Dancing. Moving to his right. Don't take a sack. And he takes a sack at his own 30-yard line. 4:25 left in the game. Sack by the Vikings. Dallas Turner. Got to get rid of the ball. Kraft's wide open in the flat. Love doesn't see him. 2nd and 18 at his own 30. 4 minutes left. Love throws. It's a deep out. Complete to Wicks. 3rd and about 5 or so. Love should have immediately checked that down. First down, immediately check it down to Kraft in the left flat. He's wide open. Don't scramble to the right and take a sack. Now it's 3rd and 7, obvious 4-down territory for the Packers. Love only has 15 completions in this game. Can he make it 16? Love. He's got time. Gonna throw over the middle. He's got Dobbs the 50. 45 spin move to the 41 of the Vikings. Now you're in great shape. You've got to get at least 10 yards for a field goal attempt, and preferably you could score a touchdown. They're at the 41. They have 4 downs to work with. Love going quick. Looks left. Throws. It's complete. Dobbs. He's got another first down. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line of Minnesota. 3:33 left in the game. See if Darnold goes to the Super Bowl, Jim. I don't think Purdy will get that much, though. Love. To the end zone. Dobbs! Right through his hands. 2nd and 10. 3:29 left in the game. Dobbs looks so stupid with that bubble on his head. I'm not going to lie, bro. He looks like an idiot. What do you guys think of this game right now? Let me know in the chat. Dobbs is off to the sidelines. He's seen 12 targets in this game. 2nd and 10. Trips to the, or not trips, bunch to the right. One receiver to the left. It looks like Vikings are going to send pressure. Another penalty. Oh, on the Vikings. I was assuming it would be on the Packers. Neutral zone infraction on the Vikings. 5-yard penalty. It will be 2nd and 5. So that takes it to the takes it to the 24-yard line. I think Purdy will get paid. I just don't think it will be $60 million. 2nd and 5. Love in the gun. But if I was the Niners, personally, I like Purdy, but I would be exploring other options as well. Love throws. It's complete, very close to the first down marker. Bo Melton, 3:18 left in the game. They're hurrying up. Is this a first down? It is not a first down. It's 3rd and 1. Just run the ball, get the first down. 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 3rd and 1. They're going to throw. All-out blitz from the Vikings. Don't take a sack. Love throws. It's complete. Beautiful throw and route. At the 3 or 4 yard line. That's 1st and goal. Wicks with a beautiful stop route, and I'm surprised nobody held on that play. Love had to step around the blitz, get outside the pocket to the right, and find Wicks on the sideline. So now it's 1st and goal at the 1. Josh Jacobs is not in the game. Wilson is still the back. They're going to hand it to Wilson, and he's stuffed. He loses 2 yards. Got to get Josh Jacobs in there. 2nd and goal at the 3. LaFleur is trying to call a play. He's jumping up and down. 2:25 left in the game. You've got to hurry up, try to get this off by the 2-minute. Love is going to look for a pass. He's looking left. Throwing, it's a touchdown. There is a flag. Malik Heath scores, but what's the flag? I think this is on the Vikings, according to Tom Brady. He thinks it's 12 on the field. Love with a beautiful throw to Heath. Sidearm, delivery underneath, finds Heath in the end zone, and now we have a game, ladies and gentlemen. We have an absolute cooker. Wow. The game was 27-10. The Vikings had a field goal go off the upright. It's 27-24. The extra point is good. 27-25. Now, the Packers not only have 3 timeouts, but it's 18 seconds before the 2-minute, which means they have the 2-minute and 3 timeouts. They definitely should not onside kick this. They should kick it deep, play defense, try and get the ball back with a chance to win this game with a field goal. Even if the Vikings are able to potentially get into field goal range, there might be a chance where the Packers could still get the ball back. So this is still a real game. Great execution under pressure by the Packers, by Jordan Love. I haven't agreed with everything they've done in terms of play calling, decision making. Some of it has been a little odd, but so far it's calculated to a near comeback. So let's see if they can get it done. What's up, Coach? How you doing, man? Sing in the chat. Says Packers need a stop. Love, LaFleur, and everybody going over the situations on the sidelines. That's what a real coach does right there, not Gerard Mayo. LaFleur giving instruction to the offense, talking over everything. That's what a real head coach does. 2:18 left in the game. Romeo Doubs with a great drive. Bodo is predicting the Packers will win. Vikings take a touchback at their own 30-yard line. Vikings have won a lot of close games under Kevin O'Connell. They're 8-1 in 2024. 11-0 in his first season in one-score games, which is some Chiefs-like shit. 2:18 remaining in the game. 3 timeouts and the 2-minute. Sam Darnold. No Aaron Jones. Is he injured? Like, I'm kind of confused. Akers is the running back. Did you guys see if Aaron Jones got hurt? I never saw that. Ham is wide open in the flat. Ham, the fullback, stays in bounds and gets the first down. Now that will take it to the 2-minute. That is a big first down for the Vikings, but they still need one more first down. Can they close it out? What do you need there, John? You need the Packers to win outright? Robert says Mayo's embarrassment to the NFL. I agree. Yes, Rob is right. Now the Packers have to use their timeouts in these next 3 downs. Oh, you got +3. Okay, that's good. Jerome thinks whoever wins the NFC will win the Super Bowl. Interesting. Commercial right now, guys. Matthew says, I only like mayo on my chicken sandwich. Dave says it's Josh Allen's year. The Bills. I will say, if the Bills make the Super Bowl, I don't see them losing. But they have to make it there. That's the thing. Pens are up 2-0. Bodo. All right. 1st and 10 at their own 43. Darnold hands left. Good defense. Rashawn Gary brings him down for a loss of 2. 2nd and 12. 1:57 left in the game. Timeout used by the Packers. They got 2 remaining. Sarah says every year is Josh Allen's year. I have personally never picked the Bills to win the Super Bowl. So, I don't know, Sarah. This would be maybe the first one. I'm still contemplating who I'm going to pick. I think the Ravens can win it. I think the Chiefs can win it. I think the Bills can win it. I think the Eagles can win it. I think the Vikings can win it. The Lions. Maybe even the Packers. I think there's quite a few options. Play action, Darnold rolling to his right. What will he do? Throw, and it's caught. Jefferson catches everything. Gain of 7 or 8. It'll be 3rd and the biggest 3 of the Packers season. Like, how many receivers make that catch? Not a single one on the New England Patriots. I'll tell you that much. Like, that was a great throw by Darnold, too. Running to his right, puts it right in his arms. That's funny, Justin. I like it. Also, welcome, Sarah. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you being here. I'm not sure if you're new or not, but thanks for joining. My laptop is glitching out. Third and 2 at the 49 of Green Bay. This is the game. Darnold rolls to the right. He's got a man open, and Akers has got it for the first down. Nobody covers the rollout. That is the game. The Vikings are going to win by 2. So, John, that was huge for you, that 2-point conversion. They ran 3 bootlegs to the running back out of 4 plays, and it worked every time. 3 bootlegs out of 4. Nice catch by the running back, though. It wasn't the best throw by Sam Darnold. He rolled to the right looking for Akers, and Akers had to kind of turn his body to catch it. But good win by the Vikings. They were the better team in this game. They deserved this win. They were ahead the entire time. They almost blew it. This was not the best effort, in my opinion, especially in the first half by Green Bay. And this comes back to me saying, you had a 4th down early in the game. You didn't have to go for it. You could have kicked the field goal. You might have won this game. Just putting that out there. But, yeah. Good game, though, in the second half, for sure. A lot of fun to watch. I think both these teams are very good. Packers, they faced a lot of man coverage, weirdly, against Minnesota. Not a team known for man coverage. They blitzed a lot, and I think the Packers missed Christian Watson against man coverage. They also missed Jair against these receivers. There's no doubt about it. I mean, you need Alexander in the playoffs. If you're going to beat the Eagles, the Vikings, or the Lions, you're going to need Alexander in the game. So they need to get those guys healthy. Vikings, Darnold played fantastic. He could have turned it over a couple times. He got a little fortunate. Jefferson played well. Addison played very well. Naylor played great. The Vikings O-line was phenomenal. Flores with one of the best game plans I think I've seen all year, especially within the first 3 quarters defensively. Packers defense needs to be a little bit better, especially pressuring the quarterback. But yeah, that was a good game. I'm trying to figure this out. So I've got to do the recap for NFL Week 17. Not a lot happened this week. I think I'm going to record some of it right now, and then I'll probably record after Sunday Night Football. So we'll see. Maybe I'll just wait for the Sunday Night Football, but I don't know. But the recap will be out tomorrow morning. C. Middle wants me to write this down, so I'll do him a favor. Thank you, Bodo. Appreciate it. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate you guys being here, man. All right, C. Middle. All right. Thanks, Singh. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everybody that was here. Appreciate everybody that Gronk spiked the like button and subscribed. If you haven't already, subscribe. Thank you to the super chat from Chris. And we will be back. More NFL content coming. Peace.